I am going to be reacting to some TikToks. Because, why not? What else is there to do, you know? So, I found some anti-American 4th of July TikToks that I thought would be funny to react to and respond to. So, let's get into it. Let's watch the first one now.
Hi. The only reason why the Revolutionary War was even fought in this country is because Britain told the leaders of America that they could not steal any more land from Native people. And the rich and powerful leaders of this country went, you know what we want to do actually is steal more land from Native people. So they convinced all the poor and the enslaved to fight this revolutionary war on their behalf, promising them all kinds of stuff and giving them nothing in return when they actually won the war. So nothing changed for the poor or the enslaved, but the rich and powerful got exactly what they wanted. So that's the story of America. Just the rich and powerful getting what they want and destroying this fucking planet. America sucks. Don't celebrate this fucking day.
Yeah, no, completely wrong. The people who were fighting in the Revolutionary War were poor people as well. They were poor people as well. So, for the longest time, so this is how you know someone doesn't know much about U.S. history and stuff like that, is when they say stupid crap like this. Okay, Samuel Adams and like the Lexington, the Concord stuff, those were all poor people. The Boston Tea Party, that was all done by poor people. For crying out loud, George Washington fought the Revolutionary War without shoes. He didn't have shoes. He wasn't rich enough and he didn't even have enough money for shoes until Lafayette stepped in and helped fund the war. This idea that the Revolutionary War was fought for rich people so the poor people can be enslaved or whatever is just, it's stupid. Like, read a book, for crying out loud. Read a book. I don't know. Quick recommendation for you. Founders of Our Nation, or Founders of Our Country. There's 2 volumes of it. Read them both. They're amazing. Read those books. I'm telling you. Read a book. Because once you read a book, you'll realize how good you actually have it in this country. Okay? I love our country right now. I might not like everything about it. I might not think that everything's great. But our country's amazing. Like, you could have been one of those guys fighting a revolutionary war barefoot in the winter. You could have been one of those guys fighting like that. You could be, martyred, or you could be a woman in Iraq or whatever. Like, there's so many worse places you can be, and you're going to sit here and complain, oh, I'm not going to celebrate America because of racism, man. What racism? You mean the racism of, like, multiple presidents over multiple years trying to end slavery? Whatever, man. Let's just move on to the next one.
Dear America,
We regret to inform you that the 4th of July has been canceled
due to the lack of freedom,
lack of autonomy, lack of expression,
and a lack of democracy.
Sincerely, women, black people,
LGBT plus children,
And all other minorities.
Yes, because this is the country, as we all know, where all minorities are oppressed. Yes, it's such a racist, deeply racist and evil country where illegal immigrants are literally trying to jump over the border to come here. There are people from the other side of the lake coming over here. There are people from the east coming over here, from India, Pakistan, all over the world, trying to break into this country because this country's racist? You expect me to believe that there's a lack of freedom in this country? Oh, this country's so not free that you can post TikTok videos about how not free the country is. This country has such a lack of democracy and hates minorities so much that they don't even get convicted with crimes. Isn't it funny that when minorities do crimes, you never hear about it?
Mr. Brown, what exactly are you saying?
I'm saying that I, Cleveland Brown, a black man, shot Cleveland Brown Jr., another black man.
I don't know. on like Juneteenth, for crying out loud. There's a crap ton of shootings, like mass shootings, and none of them were reported. Isn't it kind of funny that there's mass shootings being committed by black people and no one's reporting on it and no one's calling like, oh, these guys are racist, whatever? Oh, that's a lack of freedom, though, right? There's a lack of freedom in this country. I don't know. The idea that we can vote for whoever we want to vote for and speak freely, you can literally call for the murdering of the opposite race as a minority, and it's completely allowed.
I wish Hitler was still here. He would have wiped all y'all out.
But somehow you're supposed to get me to believe that your bullcrap claim that this country isn't free. I'm sorry, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying your bullcrap. I'm sorry, it's just not happening. You're not going to get me to believe that this country is racist or whatever. It's not going to happen, buddy. I'm sorry. And there's a lack of my bodily autonomy. Get the heck out of here. You have bodily autonomy anywhere you want. You can get a tattoo. You can literally get your boobs bigger. You get BBLs. You can literally do whatever you want. However, you can't kill your children, and boom, now your bodily autonomy is completely screwed. Right. I see how it is. Alright, let's move on to the next one.
So I'm not celebrating the 4th of July this year, and I haven't for quite a while, because I don't really think that there's anything to celebrate. I don't want to ignore our country's history, and when I say our country's history, I mean all of the god-awful shit that our country has done. And I also want to make clear that I don't think I've ever felt patriotic, or any kind of sense of patriotism. And I know some boomer is probably going to get in my comments and tell me that I'm an ungrateful little shit, and, you know, I just haven't, had to work hard enough, or I haven't had to suffer enough. I'm a disabled woman in this country, so trust me when I say I've suffered enough. I've just never understood the loyalty to a country that would prefer you to be dead or prefer to use you as a human meat shield rather than ever give you a shred of anything that you could call your own. Our country is run by billionaires who have built their wealth and their empires off of our literal flesh and blood.
Yeah, I'm done watching this crap. So, yeah, I get it. You're disabled and that can be hard. But I don't understand what you're getting at. You still live in the best country in the world. What, you think your disability would have been better in Europe or Canada, where their hospitals are overfilled and chaotic? You think their healthcare is better? You would rather be taxed 65% and get free healthcare than live in America? I don't get it. And then you're like, oh, the god-awful stuff they did in our past or whatever. What are you talking about? Yes, every country's history has bad things that happened. Every country has done bad things. All of them. You're not going to look at any country and go, yeah, they did bad. By the way, America is the country that got rid of slavery all around the world, by the way. For the most part. America did. We're the first country that abolished that garbage. We're the first country to say, hey, yeah, no, this is probably not a good thing. We should get rid of this. No other country's done that, by the way. We were the first. We were the first that ever did that. We got rid of slavery first, and then all the countries followed afterwards. So, yeah, there's a lot of stuff to be grateful for. And then you're going to sit here and act like, oh, the billionaires and whatever. Try to live your life without one billionaire. I dare you. Seriously, you want to trash on these billionaires and want to go, oh, these billionaires are so bad and evil and they have so much money and they buy yachts and Live your life without one of these billionaires. I dare you. I don't know. Live your life without Bill Gates. Stop going to Walmart. Don't get any packages. I better not see you get a single package at your front door. You better not order from FedEx or UPS. You better not get any mail through them. You better get rid of your cell phone service. You better get rid of your internet. Stop buying from Jeff Bezos because he's a billionaire. Stop ordering his stuff. Stop using Twitter. That's Elon Musk. I dare you to stop using the things these billionaires do. I guarantee your life gets worse. If it wasn't for these billionaires, who, by the way, hire over like 10 million people, they literally employ 10 million people, and that's not even all time. All time, it's probably way higher than that. And you're sitting here complaining over garbage. Oh, I'm not going to celebrate the 4th of July because... What else are you going to celebrate? Like, what other country is better than this one? Like, name a country that's better than this one. And then explain to me why that country is better. And why you haven't moved there yet. I don't know, like... Come on, man. Alright, moving on. This is going to be my last one, because I'm literally going to have an aneurysm like Joe Biden in the 1980s if I keep going. Ah, yes. You're not going to wear red, white, and blue until you have bodily autonomy. While she's wearing blue and white. Yeah. By the way, these comments are freaking brain dead. These comments are stupid. You're so beautiful and smart. She literally flipped off the camera, and this is peak intelligence, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. This is funny. People are in the comments are actually trashing her too. Let's kill a baby, so fun. Like, what the F is wrong with y'all? Yes. This whole country's evil because you're not allowed to kill your baby. Until I'm allowed to kill my baby, I'm not celebrating. I love how women treat one part of bodily autonomy as the whole thing. And I'm sorry, getting an abortion isn't bodily autonomy. And it's not like the government banned you from being able to get, like, ectopic abortions. Or something like that. You just can't murder your... And it's not even like the entire country banned it. They brought back power to the states as it should be. Every state should have its own rules on abortion and what it thinks. And if you don't like your state's current stance on abortion, just move. Oh, what's that? You don't want to move out of your nice Republican state because the Democratic states suck? I don't blame you. But yeah, getting an abortion isn't bodily autonomy. Getting an abortion is garbage. You're killing your baby. And actually, abortions are a lot more dangerous than you think. There's a lot of problems that can that can come from having an abortion. I saw some statistic out where it's like 47% of abortions aren't safe. Or something like that. So it's like, come on now. Stop believing this garbage. Killing your baby's not healthcare. Get out of here.